There's a couple situations going on right now. Kaylee Schrock had a cut on his foot. He did play in the second game in Rapid City. Where is he at physically? And also, we just haven't heard an update from the league on OC. He was involved in a hit and then was hit. So we're kind of wondering what his availability is going to be for Wednesday night's game.
Don't know anything on that one yet. And I hate to predict just because we don't know this league well enough and how they react to certain situations. We just don't know enough yet. We don't have enough history yet. If I had to guess, I would guess both of them sit one game. And I don't think it was a dirty hit that OC put on him. I think it was just something that happened type thing. I think Rainey's hit on him was definitely dirty. So I think what they'll do is they'll take the easiest way and maybe sit both of them one game.
Kind of like a double technical in basketball.
Yeah, kind of like, yeah. Or if a guy dove, well, we're going to give you a hook and you a dive. We're not going to actually make a decision here. We're going to take you both. That'd be my guess. I don't know.
And with Schrocker?
Schrocker's fine. He's going to be able to play, no problem. He said he forgot all about his foot in warm-ups, and he was just so excited and ready to go, and he didn't even notice it. And it's a fairly significant little gash. 4 stitches on the outside, and they'll just put a pad over it, and he just goes. It wasn't swollen or anything, which was good. So, and he said it just missed the tendon, which is really good.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine what that would have been. That would have been immediate surgery, and then well, wow, you're going to try to come back next year.
Right. That's a lot of rehab.
That's a tricky tendon too.
Final question. In a nutshell, how do you wrap up what the Komets have to do, and what's going to be the biggest key on Wednesday? Because we always talk about the first game of the week. In this case, it might be the first shift, the first 5 minutes, where we're going to see if the Komets, and you mentioned off the bus, they're ready to get this back home and get things started in the right direction.
Oh, I think Rapid City will come out hard the first 5 minutes and try to take the crowd right out of it. They are going to try to do what the Komets kind of did Saturday. They're going to, really bust it and see if they can get a cheap one, a quick one, and take the crowd out of it. Because our crowds will get impatient. I mean, there's not much doubt about that. They want things to go well, and they will get impatient, and I think that's what Rapid City will try to do. I also think the Komets it'll be interesting to see. Usually when they're in this situation, they come out really hard too, and they really attack and forecheck and go after it, which is what they did Saturday night. I hope they don't play back and play passive and try to play defensive right away. Then they're dead. I mean, that just plays right into Rapid City's hands.
I do have another final question. What's Al Sims?
Oh man, again?
I know. What's Al Sims' message in practice to these guys on Tuesday as they get ready? Really refocused to try and take 2 here and 1 there. I mean, it's a 3-game series from now on.
I think they did it. They started last night on the ride home. It was, those games are gone. We just can only learn from them. There's nothing we can do about those two. We've done this before. We know we can do it. We know we're better than we've played so far, which to me is the most encouraging thing if you're a Komets fan, is they haven't played really that great yet. They've let Rapid City dictate tempo and style for the most part, and they haven't played their game yet. Now, if they do, we've seen them, they did it against Bloomington. They picked it up and kept going. We've seen it in the past. I don't know. I'm not going to predict that it is going to happen, but I could see where it could happen.
All right. So we've got hopefully 3 games to figure this out. Hopefully more than 1 on Wednesday night when the puck drops at 7:30. He's going to be there. I'll be there. And it should be an exciting night for hockey as the Komets look to rally and regain control of this series and knock out the reigning CHL champ.
With the things we've seen from this team over the last 3 years, there's been several times where they've been down. I mean, even in Kalamazoo, they were down 2-1, and behind in that game, that 4th game, they came back to win. I wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. You never know how to call this.
You never
especially
knew.
Especially with this year's team. You never know.
Right. You never know which team's showing up and if they're going to do what they're supposed to or not. You don't know.
We'll find out Wednesday night first, hopefully Friday night, and then hopefully again over the weekend in South Dakota. For Blake, I'm Glenn, and we'll see you next week.